Howdy! How y'all doing? This is Travel Comer and I'm hoping you're having a great day. We just spent some nights at the DreamMore Resort in a junior suite. Let's go take a tour. Come join me right after this quick introduction. This hotel's been wonderful. They set us up pretty good. You know, I paid for the whole trip, but the room they gave us, a wonderful view, wonderful sights. Watching the thunderstorm come through was cool. The details they have here in this hallway alone, it's just amazing. DreamMore does put a good show on. They care, they're happy, they're there to serve you. And I tell you, the details of this place is amazing. Just look at this lamp alone and the detail it has on it. You know, it's just not a lighted hallway, but they feel like individual homes. Of course, this is our room right here, 563. It is a junior suite, and it's set up for a family of 6. So we have 4 on this trip, and just a wonderful room. A tap of that keyless card, a push down the handle, and our minds are wondering how wonderful this room can be. As you enter the door, in front of you, these colorful coat hooks. I need to call those purse hooks because of my daughters. To the right, a full-length mirror, just to show my vanity. Hello, do you like my hat? To the right, there's a bathroom. As you open up the door, there's a light to the left. And there is a vanity. So you see this vanity has this beautiful mirror, a couple of nice lights shining down, and a little cupboard to put your cell phone on. It has a hair blower and some towels. It's open face with a cubby hole. And it has some amenities. It has some face wipes, some bar soap, and of course it has GFI. So if you drop that hair blower in the sink, you don't get buzzed. Oh no, like Marv. So in the bathroom, there's a private water closet that, if you turn the light on here, you'll be able to see a good old rack, maybe hang your wet bathing suits on, a place to go, and, of course, the famous monogram toilet tissue. Rip the piece off and keep it as a cheap souvenir. The bathtub was quite nice. We had a great shower head, great water pressure. Some people have complained about that in the past. Certainly enough to wash our hair. We had some good amenities. We had the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and, of course, a curved shower curtain with some nice decor. Went well with the room. We had a floor mat and a towel to wipe up our wet mess after our wet shower. Let's go ahead and look at that bunk bed area. There's a 27-inch TV sitting there with an outlet that you can plug your phone into it. And these beds are large enough for adults to sleep in, but certainly made for children. I can see them fighting for who gets the top bunk. And the bedding basically is a sleeping bag type of situation here. You can unzip it, snuggle right in, and they can watch that 27-inch TV as maybe the adults are sitting back on the couch enjoying themselves and letting the kids watch a show or two. As we leave out of this bunk bed area, this is kind of a nice area because the kids can sit there and have their own little covey where they can lay down, get away from the parents or other kids, and have their own little space. But we're moving to the area that I consider the master area. It has a king-size bed and a sleeper sofa. The junior suite has 471 square feet and a 42-inch TV. But why have that when you have a view like this? 2 large windows, 4 panes, and we had a view of the pool and the water park, though the water park was closed for the season, and a great view of the Smoky Mountains. So here's that sleeper sofa. We didn't utilize it. Our kids used the bunk beds, and we had a open wardrobe with 2 drawers on it, ample amount of area to put your stuff, and this little sink area. It had a refrigerator, and it kept our sodas pretty cold, but we really use this as a vanity. It was a great chance to have a vanity and be able to have another place for the girls to get ready for the day. Now let's back up a little bit and look at the open area you have in this large room. If you move that coffee table, you have a large area that the youngsters could roam around. And you have a nice desk here that you can use and good internet, but we used it as a vanity. So that made our third vanity to use, and a large 42-inch TV, though we didn't watch any TV while we were there. The bed has 2 end tables, and this is the only place with a USB. They should add one on the other side. There is an open outlet that you could bring an extension cord and bring your own set of USBs, and I suggest doing that. I would also suggest that DreamMore maybe spend some time and put some more USBs in this room. It would help out. The panoramic of this room, though, can show you how spacious it is. It was a very good room. It did us really well having 4 adults in it. And we enjoyed it. We enjoyed our time at DreamMore. We enjoyed the people. We enjoyed the situations and every activity that Camp DW had. So I was just taking this room and enjoying it. Let me wrap up this little video by giving a few comments. There's some thoughts in my brain. You know, the working desk was fine, but let's say it comes with a multiple user USB port. It doesn't. At least our room didn't. There was a nice lamp. There was a good phone, there was a coffee maker, and it's all right there, but we didn't have a multiple use port there, so we used an extension cord and brought our own. And it worked fine. There's a plug right underneath. Doesn't mean other rooms don't have it, because they do advertise that, right? They say, hey, there's that multiple user USB. It just wasn't in our room. Now there is a mini safe. We basically didn't use it. Just basically type in your code and use it like any basic hotel room mini safe. And let's see, a couple of little thoughts is the wireless internet was just fine. We got to get on a computer and we looked at weather reports and how the storm was coming in and the floods that were going to be there. And we went out and we'll go look for those floods. It's because we're just kind of wild. So it worked fine. It was nice and quick and nice and fine. In our state there was no cleaning service. So if you wanted clean towels, you had to go down to the main desk and ask for clean towels, and they were happy to provide them. We can use a towel more than once, so we didn't do that. I did ask for some bar soap because I don't like the little squirty things. I'd rather just have some bar soap. So they were happy to give me some bar soap, and I used that. Other than that, the room was great. They should take a couple minutes and maybe add a few more USB ports in there. They said they had, but we just didn't see it. Maybe someone just swiped it. You know, you never know. But certainly we didn't have that in our room. And the cleaning service, again, I can make my own bed. It doesn't matter on a 3 or 4 day stay there. We stayed there 4 days, and we just made our own beds. I guess you want to clean sheets, they'd give them to you and you just make your own. I think later on when this COVID thing disappears, they'll go back and have full service. That would be great. If they kick back, maybe like a lot of hotels are, and kick back on their services, you know, that's okay too, because you know, maybe we don't need to be as pampered as we want to be. You know, I like being pampered. That's why I go to all the inclusive resorts. That's why I go on cruises, because I want to be pampered. But hey, they did a good job at DreamMore Resort, and we really did enjoy the experience. Thank you for participating with me today. Thank you for being part of my family and watching this. Do me a favor, subscribe. It helps us all out. Hit that notification button and give me that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. This is the Travel Comber, signing off.